At this early... stage of the season, what do you think are the most important things for teams to focus on, Legs?
Well, I think familiarity with new teammates. So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence.
So the Houston starting five. Alperen Sengun out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Durant in at shooting guard. Now here's Durant. Pass to Adams. Thompson outside. Dort against Durant. Fires for three. He buries it from three.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Oh, Durant with a steal. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Hartenstein in the post. Covered by Smith. Dort outside. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. PA, there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Smith passes to Durant. Nails it from three. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Durant for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
SGA with it. Now Thompson defending. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Durant, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The kick out to Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Williams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 8. Rockets trail by 3. The deep 3 from Durant. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Dort for 3. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. And that one's good by Durant. 16 points for him.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Holmgren against Smith. Pass to Williams. The Rockets pull it in. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
For 3, Durant. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Now here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Durant. Shoots over Wiggins. Back to Durant. On the wing, Durant. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
And did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Aaron Holiday, Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Shepard, and it's Eason, and it's a small forward. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
When you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul, and the Rockets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, Williams. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And every single season, Williams seems to get better as a scorer. He has accepted more responsibility and a much bigger role throughout his career. And wow, is he having a big night tonight.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Alec.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Thunder trail by 4. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Okogie. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And here's SGA outside. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 22. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Here's SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
On the wing, Durant. Dort defending. Left side, Durant. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Thunder, 3rd.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And then for Houston, Adams comes in for Şengün. And it's Smith in for Shepherd.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Holmgren. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's SGA. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Here's Wallace. Here's Dort. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Durant way outside. Smith finds Durant. From deep three-point land. From deep, Durant.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Goes up on the baseline. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep three.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Outside, SGA. Misses the jumper.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we play like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome. Oh, man, when you can't defend the three, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And that one's good by Durant.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets lead by 10. Durant, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
Here's Thompson. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, and looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. With a 9-footer, and Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Dort, takes a 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 8. To the inside, it's stolen by SGA. Uncovered. Second shot opportunity. Down low, Holmgren drops it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And stolen by Holmgren. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's Shai's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Pass to Adams. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And another miss by Houston. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Dort. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's Durant. He's got 34. Thompson passes to Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Basket's good. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Smith. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tries it from 19. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. Back to Thompson. Now here's Durant, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren, and it's Aaron Wiggins in for Jalen Williams. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun, and Finney Smith subbed in for Amen Thompson. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Now here's Wallace, still without a bucket. Williams, a screen on Easton. Fires from deep. Wallace misses. The Rockets lead by 5. Out to the right wing. Easton, pass to Capella. Back to Easton, and here's Durant from the arc. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Easton pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go. Durant finishes off the lob.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Back to Easton. Left side, Finney Smith. Lets a 3 fly, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston up by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So the Rockets 5 now. Alperen Sengun out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Shepard. And it's Crawford in at the shooting guard position.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Here's Sengun. And he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Plays like that will make their comeback bid a real one.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Davison. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Let's get an update on Steven Adams. What's the status, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Carlson. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Tate. Joe sinks it from distance. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, now you're seeing what a complete player Williams is offensively. He has really grown as a passer.
Here's Shepard. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over for the Thunder. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Shepard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Oh, and I'll tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
And here's Adams from the arc. Durant way outside. Tries again. Adams, the pass to Sengun. Over Williams. And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort! This is the 3!
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Eason's checked in for Sengun. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Dort fires! Oh, off target from downtown!
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Amin Thompson! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Dort. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 8-footer is in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Rockets lead by 7. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. The long three. Williams rips down the board. Dort against Durant. From deep three-point range. Williams rips down the board. And Williams has got the ball here for OKC. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Shot's no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Now here's Smith. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. From way back. Williams rips down the board. So it's the Thunder now. 8-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get the 3. Now Holmgren outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Houston winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps